Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. We're doing your weekly messages for next week. So let's get straight back into it. Very nice. We have poised. And then what's going into Cancer? We have the full moon in Aquarius, show real you. And lastly for Cancer, we have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Also, if it's your birthday next week, happy birthday Cancer. We're eventually in your season. So with poised, it's basically, do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to read this to you. 1 second. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my book? Okay, poise is number 48. So it says being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best and confidence. You can be assured that now you're ready for anything. What? That you're ready for anything right now, sorry. You know what you need to do, your skills are sharp, you've come into this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. So basically, get ready for whatever's coming in, and I feel like you can sense it. Cancers are very intuitive in general, but let's see, full moon in Aquarius. I don't know why I want to read you guys all of these, but I'm going to read them. I feel like they say it better than I ever could. So it says, this card brings you the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, if you're being too aloof, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. So that's very good. There's definitely some sort of like new beginning that you need to get ready for. I do feel like it's a very positive new beginning with poise there, and this is just saying that you need to kind of be detached from the outcome that you're looking at. And then Buffalo Spirit, I'm not going to get the book because I know exactly what this card says word for word. Well, not exactly word for word, but close enough. So Buffalo Spirit, it says the abundant universe will provide, and basically the Buffalo Spirit is about how the buffalo used to provide back in the day, like I know this is horrible, sorry vegans, but or vegetarians, but their skin would provide like the clothing and shelter and that type of thing. Their products would provide, you know, the food or things along those lines, like nutrition. And they could also have provided like guidance in some way, because they would always chase in a certain direction and that type of thing. So basically it's saying that whenever Buffalo Spirit is around, it's saying that you don't need to worry, because whatever's coming in for you is that like the universe is actually providing for you right now. It's a good time. So what does the tarot have to say for Cancer? So for Cancer, what does Cancer need to know for next week? What are the messages and what is coming in? We have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Leo energy. We have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Fool. There's that new beginning Aries energy. That is I want to say Libra, but I could be wrong, so it could be Aquarius or Gemini as well. And then the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck then we have the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra energy as well, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and the Hierophant, more Taurus energy. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck we do have the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Hierophant. So I do feel like now is a time to kind of nurture yourself, look after yourself, show the world, like all the people around you, just come from a place of love. Also just come from a place of allowing, of being receptive, of going with the flow, like letting things happen, letting things unfold rather than chasing things or forcing things. It's about being in that, being in alignment in some way, especially with the Hanged Man as well. So if you're feeling stuck or something like that, it's time to look at things from a new perspective. Maybe you need to pause, look at everything from a place of love and receptivity, and then kind of reconnect with your higher power in some way in order to bring in what it is that you want. This could be some sort of like traditional institution, or it could even be like a church or something along those lines, or it could just be the way you need to approach something is in a traditional way. Like if you're in separation from someone, it's time to nurture yourself in some way, because what this will bring in is there is a connection here, but I do feel like one of you is likely the masculine is very kind of like spiritual for some reason, and the feminine is more like embodied in like the earthly realm, like that they're more focused on materialism, like not as in being materialistic, just as in the 3D world, like nature and money and just daily tasks, and you know, just in this 3D world in some way. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Wands here. So there's definitely communication that is on your mind, or some sort of like I don't know, things in your life gaining momentum, things happening very quickly and seemingly kind of out of nowhere, but this is a very good sign if you're waiting for some sort of news or communication from either a partner, or, and this could be communication surrounding some sort of new beginning for you, but where we come from here is we do have the King and Queen of Wands, so this is a pair. So you guys are, I feel like if this is a person in your life, you are you're matched in some way. You could be dealing with a fire sign or someone who represents like fire energy in some way. So like someone who is like a go-getter, knows what they want, goes towards their goals, like doesn't let anything get in the way type of thing. And the Queen of Wands is like a motivator and very inspirational and positive energy, like also go-getter, like she knows what she wants and she's going to go for it type of thing. So I do feel like maybe beforehand, because the Queen is looking in this direction and the King's looking dead ahead, maybe the masculine energy is kind of like looking dead at you at the moment, or like too focused on a goal to come forward, or was too focused because this is where you've come from. So and the Queen of Wands is kind of just putting focus into what she wants in this world, and maybe that's bringing some sort of communication or like reconciliation between the two of you, something along those lines. Otherwise, it could just be some sort of like information about you kind of stepping up in some way and maybe becoming a leader, like you are a natural born leader, and it's about just making sure that you are set on your goals and keep pushing forward. Things will gain momentum if you continue focused on this. We do have the Queen of Swords, so I do feel like you are going to see something very clearly. This could be another person in your life though, so maybe there was a third party situation. I don't know why I'm getting that. I wouldn't usually, but it could be that, and I feel like you would know if that's the case, like maybe there was another person involved here, and it could be that, or otherwise, like with this communication coming in, things are going to be seen in a more clear sense, as well as you're kind of now making decisions. Instead of making decisions from your heart, you're now using your logical mind to analyze things and like look at the pros and cons and kind of like sit with yourself and think about what it is that you want. But you are seeing things a lot clearly after some sort of communication coming in. And then we do have the Three of Pentacles, which is also your outcome. So I do feel like you are going to be working on something. It could have to do with work altogether, but you're going to be, if it is got to do with work, you are going to be working with like another at least 2 people, possibly 3. It could be that it's like, for example, you and 2 feminine energies, or you and a masculine and a feminine energy, or whatever it is. But I do feel like you're going to be working together with someone on like collaborating, teamwork, like that type of thing. Maybe there's something that's like meant to be that you guys are meant to work on something together. And that could be like what this new start is for you. But it's like, okay, let me like look at this from a sense of detachment. Like, am I being too aloof, Queen of Swords? Or am I being too detached to the situation, like I know what I want and I'm going with that and I'm not budging on anything type of thing. Maybe that's what it's saying, be receptive. So then we have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles is about balance. It's about receiving assistance, possibly even receiving a gift of some sort. It could be if it is your birthday. But Six of Pentacles is about like someone helping you at this time, maybe giving you a bit of a leg up in some way, or equal give and take between you and another person. And that's happening in your 3D world next week. So maybe you could be receiving some sort of income, finances, help, something like that, loan, I don't know. Then we do have the Ace of Swords. So this is in your relationships and connections. So there's definitely some sort of new beginning here, but also I feel like there's communication and you are starting to see things from a fresh perspective. Like there's a breakthrough when it comes to your romantic life next week. And there will be lots of like back and forward on talking about something, or just talking in general. And then we have the Two of Swords here in your your thoughts. So you could be feeling stuck in some way. Maybe you feel like there's a stalemate between you and someone else, like there's no path forward, or you don't see the path forward just yet. But you are needing to go within and meditate, like go within your yourself, like let your intuition guide you in some way, and maybe then you'll be able to choose which path is the right one to go down. And then we do have the Fool here. So this is in your goals and that type of thing. So there's definitely some sort of new beginning. This also could be the poised energy. It's saying that, you know, you need to be able to trust the universe at this time, take that leap of faith. Don't worry about what's going on. The Fool is also about, you know, taking steps towards your new path, whether you don't know whether that's going to be the thing that you want, the thing that you don't want, the thing that leads you to the thing that you want, the path that might be hidden, I don't know. But that's basically what it's saying, is like that whole thing of like manifesting or taking steps towards something from a place of detachment, where you're not like holding on to a specific outcome. So let's get some clarifiers for you, Cancer. So let's clarify, what is the Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I do feel like maybe you're getting a lot of possibly even attention at this time, because you're like in your element in some way. Like maybe if someone wasn't putting in effort into this connection before, they are going to now, because they do see you as someone who's very independent, someone who's got their, I don't even know if I can say it, beep together. And you also could be gaining momentum towards becoming financially independent in some way. Maybe you feel like there's patience that's needed, or you've been waiting a long time. You don't know if you're going to get the results by going down this path. But it's saying like things will gain momentum, so keep putting the effort in. You will get to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so what's the Queen of Wands? Sorry, I don't know why I clarified the Queen of Wands, but I did, so we'll take it. The Eight of Swords. So the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords together is basically about you needing to drive yourself forward in some way and get out of some sort of stuck energy. You also might be refusing to see the situation. Look, you're missing the opportunity. You're not seeing the path basically, and you're allowing things to just pass you by. It's saying like embody that Queen of Wands, be motivated, go out there and get what you want. Okay, what's the Six of Pentacles? Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this is definitely some sort of assistance. Look, probably financial assistance in some way. It could be from like someone that you see as family, or like someone who is like you could see them as a commitment type of thing. But the Two of Swords in the reverse as well is getting unstuck, like something that has not been moving in some way, or feeling like this finance is basically going to help you get to a place where you can just move a little. Like you don't need to be so tight. And then with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it could also be that someone's coming in to balance the situation from a place where you guys did have some sort of stalemate beforehand, and they're going to offer some form of commitment in some way. So you take what resonates for your situation, whether you're asking about career or a person or whatever. Ace of Swords. Why does this happen? Ace of Swords is the Ace of Swords. So, and then bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. So definitely going to be able to see something very clearly after some sort of breakthrough and some communication, where you're going to be able to make a decision, and the decision will be to leave the comfort zone behind, possibly travel in some way, but you are going to see things extremely clearly with the two of the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's the Two of Swords. High Priestess. Didn't I say you need to trust your intuition? You need to go within and see which path to take. Cancer, you are very intuitive. So I do feel like you know the path, but the only way you can get to the place where you can trust that inner being or that inner self is if you go into a place of meditation, like, or just even just sit in silence by yourself. And then we do have the Five of Pentacles. Maybe it's going to get you to a point where you're getting out of some sort of financial difficulties, or where you're feeling like left out in the cold in something, or like, again, this is about not being able to ask for help. Like you do need to ask for help if you need it. Like the church is right there. They're working in the cold. They're not going into the church to ask for help. And after the Five comes the Six, which is over there, the Six of Pentacles. So what's the Fool? Seven of Wands. The Fool and the Seven of Wands is basically a new path, and you need to not fight this new path. You need to be able to kind of go forward, and don't be defensive about it. like, just like I said, detach from the outcome. And the more detached you are, the more loose you kind of are. So it's not about being aloof, like I said. And look, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, collaborating with new people, and building something with another person or more than one person. That's the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the Six of Cups and the King of Wands. There could be something that you have to work on with someone else, that's someone from your past, possibly a fire sign, or just needing to like level up in some way, to become like a leader, and maybe someone from your past is going to help you do this. But it could also be about needing to work on something. I do feel like for a lot of you, maybe like you are going to get an opportunity to, as like a new work position, or to gain some sort of like some sort of collaboration or teamwork with someone, that maybe a job that you've worked for in the past, and like you're going to be a leader in this role, or people are at least going to see you in that way. Or it could be that there is the leader that's helping you from your past. Otherwise, if this has got to do with romance, it could be that there's an ex coming back who now knows what they want, and now they want to work on things with you. Look, Ten of Swords. So previously maybe you could have been like let go from this job, or there was an ending with this job, maybe even like a bad parting, like it wasn't the best terms ending, but that could also classify for the same thing for if this is a relationship. So let's move on to if this is a relationship. Okay, so for Cancer, we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal and sexual energy. King of Wands and Queen of Wands is very much like sexual energy. We do have the pain, apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Maybe there's someone from the past that you're like, I don't know if I should go there because it's very sexual and I do want them, but they did cause me a lot of pain. Or it could be that like you're in this, either you or them are in this non-committal energy, like you're not wanting to take things to the very next level just yet, because of maybe pain from the past that you've dealt with. Maybe that's you using your head over your heart to make decisions. Okay, what else for Cancer? Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. So it is about just wanting to like have fun with your person. Maybe you need to have fun with your person to let go of any sort of like bitterness, resentment, anger. Maybe you guys had some like harsh words. I didn't see the Knight of Swords here, but there could be harsh words with, especially with the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords here, the Two of Swords. So it could be that like now you guys are needing to kind of like reconnect in some way after some sort of argument, or just like a harsh energy, like a cold energy, let's say. Maybe it wasn't even an argument, maybe it was just like a snap, or I don't know. And then we do have soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. So you probably resonate that they are your soulmates and you do have a lot of deep love for this person. With the King and Queen of Wands, they could be, like I said, your match in some way. And then we do have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, and bittersweet. That could be this person from the past that might be coming in, that you recognize as a soulmate. Or it could be that you just see this person as your soulmate, and like you could be looking at the past for some reason of connecting in some way, of showing your love to each other this week. I don't know. Okay, so what else for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know for next week? We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of you could be literally getting engaged, or it could just be that like you guys are going to the next level of whatever your relationship is, just the higher level of commitment in some way. We do have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So that is probably the energy of the be yourself. So it's like manifesting from a place of detachment, but also not being too aloof. It's like really just getting to the place where you're like, okay, I'm gonna let go in some way. The Hanged Man is about letting go and trust that that spirit or God or the universe or whoever is going to guide me in the right direction. What else? We do have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe you need to them how you feel. And then you have new love here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So it could be someone new altogether, or it could just be that you have this feeling of like a renewed love after you like telling someone how you feel. Or the new love as well could be like with the engagement, like maybe if you're moving to that next level of commitment, it feels all fresh again, like honeymoon phase type of thing. Okay, and then let's lastly get some messages from your person for Cancer. So you were the best thing in my life. Take it as it resonates, like you were or are the best thing in my life. Okay, you and I were too young. Could have been with that Six of Cups. Okay, and what else? We don't know how hard it was to let you go. Bottom of the deck, I wish I treated you better. Shame for you. So that is all I have for you, Cancer. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.